On a high level, investing is the process of determining where you want to go on your financial journey and matching those goals to the right investments to help you get there. This includes understanding your relationship with risk and managing it over time. Once you understand what you want, you just have to jump in. You can decide to invest on your own or with the professional guidance of a financial planner. Below we discuss in detail each of the key steps to help you get started with investing. Decide your investment goals. Before you decide to open an account and begin comparing your investment options, you should first consider your overarching goals. Are you looking to invest for the long term, or do you want your portfolio to generate income? Knowing this will narrow down the number of investment options available and simplify the investing process. Consider what your ultimate goal is for this money. Is it for retirement, a down payment on a house in the next 5 years, or something else, says Lauren Nystrat, CFP, CFA, and Portfolio Manager at TruePoint Wealth Counsel. Understanding your goals and their timelines will help determine the amount of risk you can afford to take and which investing accounts should be prioritized. Select investment vehicles. After determining your goals, you need to decide which investment vehicles, sometimes referred to as investing accounts, to use. Keep in mind that multiple accounts can work together to accomplish a single objective. If you're looking to take a more hands-on approach in building your portfolio, a brokerage account is the place to start. Brokerage accounts give you the ability to buy and sell stocks, mutual funds, and ETFs. They offer a lot of flexibility, as there's no income limit or cap on how much you can invest and no rules about when you can withdraw the funds. The drawback is that you do not have the same tax advantages as retirement accounts. There are several financial firms that offer brokerage accounts like Charles Schwab, Fidelity, Vanguard, and TD Ameritrade. Working with a traditional brokerage usually comes with the benefits of having more account types to choose from, such as IRAs or custodial accounts for minors, and the option to speak with someone on the phone and, in some cases, in person if you have questions. But there are disadvantages. Some traditional brokerages may be a bit slower to incorporate new features or niche investment options like cryptocurrencies. For example, fintech companies like Robinhood and M1 Finance offered fractional shares to investors years before traditional brokerages did. Calculate how much money you want to invest. As you decide which investment accounts you want to open, you should also consider the amount of money you'll be investing in each account type. How much you put into each account will be determined by your investment goal outlined in the first step, as well as the amount of time you have until you plan to reach that goal. This is known as the time horizon. There may also be limits on how much you can invest in certain accounts. Decide on a percentage of your income that you can dedicate to building your portfolio. The general rule of thumb for retirement goals is to invest 15% of your income each year, but if you started investing later in your career or want to retire early, you may want to consider investing a higher percentage. Keep in mind that 15% also accounts for any matches you receive from your employer. This means that you could contribute 10% of your W-2 income with a 5% match from your employer to reach a total of 15% to hit this benchmark. If you live paycheck to paycheck, 15% might seem like a crazy amount to invest. Don't panic, it's okay to start small, even just 1%. The important thing is to get started so your money will grow over time. Build your portfolio. Once you've determined your goals, assessed your willingness to take risks, decided how much money you have to invest, and what type of investor you want to be, it is finally time to build out your portfolio. Building a portfolio is the process of selecting a combination of assets that are best suited to help you reach your goals. I recommend a goal-based investing approach because it allows you to create separate portfolio buckets for your investing goals, each of which has a unique goal amount, time horizon, and risk tolerance associated with it, says Falcone. This approach to building your portfolio allows you to view your investments through the context of what you're trying to achieve, which can be a good motivator to keep going. Your first step is to select the right type of account for the goal you're looking to accomplish. Decide what type of account you should invest in, whether it should be a brokerage account, IRA, or Roth IRA. There are limitations on how much you can put in an IRA or Roth IRA in a given tax year, so you may need to open more than one type of account, says Nystrat. With the right account or buckets, you can then begin selecting your investments. Monitor and rebalance your portfolio over time. Once you've selected your investments, you'll want to monitor and rebalance your portfolio a few times per year because the original investments that you selected will shift because of market fluctuations. For example, if you decide to have 70% of your money in stocks and 30% in bonds, this could become 80% stocks to just 20% if the stock market grows at a faster pace than bonds. This is known as portfolio drift, and if gone unchecked may result in you taking on more risk than intended and could impact your returns. Rebalancing is the process of reallocating those funds to match your targeted allocation. A general rule of thumb is to rebalance anytime your portfolio has drifted more than 5% from its initial allocation. One advantage of robo-advisors is that this rebalancing process is done for you automatically. Other key things to know about investing as a beginner. The process for investing does not need to be complex. A best practice is to limit investment decisions rooted in speculation, panic, or fear, as these feelings can often lead to significant losses and higher risk. The important thing for new investors is to take things slow and strive for consistency. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and comment below with your thoughts. Until next time, stay curious.